Hello to another part of Forbidden Siren. This time we're going to be going through with K Makino, who, we don't know much about right now. We don't know anything about him, actually. Let's see what K's doing.
Guidance Arco! Where is everyone? What's this?
It seems K is a little bit confused about some things, but we have to reach the road to Karawari anyway. Now, first of all, we are back here from the tutorial area, except we're with K now, and there's a lot more Shibata around, including a hammer guy, and another guy with a gun, and a guy just digging up on dirt. So there's a lot of enemies around here, and they're all going to be a problem if I don't sneak in at the right time. There's going to be a few moments where timing is important, and right now is the best time for me to start running. So we're going to go ahead, just run up here, and then just keep moving. Do not stop. Get in there. And now you're safe for a bit. So let's go ahead and look around, shall we? Let's go inside of here. Inside of here, we'll find a few things. Not too much, though. An old issue of the town bulletin, which we're taking right now for the whole news of Hanada, which is where we are. There's a tap. It's still working. Might be useful. There's a door here. We can't actually open it because it's locked. And there's a freezer here, too. We'll come back here later, but right now, just know that there's a few things here that are working, and we can use them. For what purpose, though? Well, you'll find out. You'll find out. Right, so let's sneak by this guy and not get caught by the guy with the gun or whatever. As long as we don't alert the guy, the gardener, I mean, we are going to be perfectly safe. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and I believe this is safe enough. Okay, let's run over here. We're nearly at the exit now, but we're not leaving yet. We can leave now, but there's no point in doing so until we actually check out one little area that we haven't gone to before. And it's the area where the hammer guy is. Right now it's looking at like a cloth. We'll be worrying about that later. But right now he's just going to stare at it and he'll look back to the wall and start hammering again. For what reason, I don't know. The reason we want to wait for him to turn is because you want to actually get inside the area. Because he will actually see us if he turns around again and looks back at that cloth while we are out in the open. Alright, so inside of here in this house, this little room here, this little apartment, we will find that by this wall onto my left, there's actually a number. It says 0705. We're going to need that number. Let's get back inside. Oh, fuck me. Okay, time for evasive hiding. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Okay, turn around and close door. Okay. Now, a lot of people will tell you that the hammer guy coming out from his spot and, being off that rooftop, that's a really bad thing and it's restart worthy because then you're just sort of fucked. Because apparently he'll get in your way and, that'll fuck everything up. I honestly think these people are idiots. Because I bet they actually run. Like, they actually run through here and, act like assholes. Like, you can if you time yourself correctly, but I actually find it a lot safer for him to actually go over here once he's alerted. Just stay right there and hammer away. He will hammer forever. He will not stop hammering. He'll never turn around. He'll never see you. So, it's actually better in a way. Anyway, cassette player. This is what the number is used for. So, we need to actually rewind to 0705. And there's a good reason for this. It will take a bit, so I'll explain why the Shibito being there is a good idea. If he is up on the roof, he will keep looking back, and eventually he might see you. You have to keep going back and forth to make sure he doesn't fucking see you. If he is on that little corner there by that wall that he's hammering on right now, however, he will never fucking see you. He will only be alerted if he can hear you or if you go near him. So as long as you just walk past him, you're safe. You'll always be safe. He will never be alerted. Essentially, it is safer for him to be over there than he is up on the roof. And this is even more so with the second objective, though really I'll be going through the way most people would go for that one anyway. So, yeah, what's the point of going for 0705? Well, essentially there's another number, but it's in a voice recording. And we're gonna have to hear very carefully on this number. So let's go back. No, that's a bit too, yeah. Okay, let's listen carefully. Here we go.
1 1 6 4
1164. Did you hear that clearly? Because I did, at least right now, but not in my initial recording because I had the TV low because, you know, people were sleeping. Oh, by the way, look at the scroll. Now you have a hanging scroll in your archive. Congratulations. So what's that number for? Well, it's for the lock. And I'm gonna just do a little sneaky little jump cut here because I fucked up and got the number, so I had to go back. But here it is. 1164. I thought it was 0116, but I was wrong. And there you go. So what's inside of here? Well, two things. There is a face towel, which we'll need. And there's some rope, which we'll also need. And now we have a second objective for K for day 3, which is way later on. We have a lot of day 1 to go through. Okay, so just walk past him and you're safe. He will never notice you and he will never turn around. He'll never actually see you. So, yeah. This is much more safer. Okay, let's just duck down and get past this guy. We're going back to where the freezer and the sink was because we actually have a use for them now. Yes, the face towel. You might have noticed that the rope gave us second objective, but not the face towel. That's because we need to do something to the face towel before we get our second objective available for that one. So let's go ahead and open up this freezer here. I mean, why not? Let's see what's inside. I mean, it's not working right now. Something nasty's in there, and he's not telling me, it's blood or something. We can't do anything to it right now, so let's go ahead to this tap and just wash away the awful that we just witnessed with the towel. And there you go. We now have a wet face towel. So why do we need this? Well, first of all, I also need to turn on the freezer, so let's put the plug in. Because it is unplugged. Now it's on. Now we can put the face towel in the freezer. And there you go. So, if you weren't watching this video and you had no fucking, like, idea or anything, like you were playing this blind, because I wasn't, I already beat the game, but let's say you were playing this blind, and you didn't know about the bullshit this game would pull second objective unlocking. Would you have even thought of doing that? Would you have thought that you needed to get a face towel that was locked in some kind of shed, and then go back to wet it and put it in a freezer for someone else in another fucking mission on day 1. Would you have thought of that? Would that make sense to you? No. No, it wouldn't. And that's sort of the reason why you need a guide for this game. Because there's some nonsense going on, and you'll get confused. Anyway, mission's completed now. Let's watch a cutscene.
Are you okay? Hey, this place is messed up. Let's just go to the church together, and then think about what to do. The dog's already dead anyway. I'm sorry, but we have to.
Kyoya, the ladies' man. But yeah, that was Miyako, and she is important to the story. And by the way, we are now playing as Kyoya. So, let's see what's going on with him right now.
Are you okay?
Can't you walk a bit more slowly? I'm losing you.
What do you mean?
I can't see unless I use my cherub.
Oh. Are you... Your eyes? Miyako, you still have more to do. You know that we can't proceed without you. Won't be long before someone takes a trip to the other side then. The other side? It looks like you've been taking good care of my sister. Thanks for that. Your sister? Hey!
Let's go!
Well, we found her brother, and also we found an archive item, John Kajiro's family register. So we have to reach the Tabori settlement with Miyako Kajiro. And here's the thing about her. Oh, wait, I have to find a weapon. Here's the thing about Miyako. Let's look at her eyesight. I mean, she's right here. Let's see if she can see me. Oh, wait! She fucking can't! Yes, she is blind, so she can't see shit. In fact, this actually adds a difficulty to follow, because, yeah, if we go too far, she won't follow us. But, if we zoom in on her with our view button, she will come running for us. As long as we see her and zoom in on her when she is far away, she will know where we are. Because she can sense us with that little star thing. And yes, that is how Miyako works. And yes, she is going to be a bit of a nuisance in missions like this, where we have to move around a lot. Because the biggest problem of this is, because of how short-ranged Miyako is on view, you really don't want her, you know, walking around and getting stuck and lost and just standing around. By the way, let's go ahead and grab this poker that's thrust into the remains of a bonfire, because it's going to be a weapon for the level. In fact, you better get used to this fucking weapon. You better love the goddamn poker, because this is Kyoya's weapon for the majority of his missions. So you better fucking make love to this poker, damn it. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have a really bad time. In fact, you should really like the melee weapons in Siren. You should not rely on guns, because with the limited ammo, it's only on very certain missions, for very certain reasons, you ever get more ammo for guns. So, if you only have a gun, and you run out of bullets, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of absolutely fucked. And by the way, we're gonna need her to wait here, because we have to go and do something real quick. You see, there are a few things we have to actually get and do. Again, you probably wouldn't figure this shit out yourself. But Miyako is gonna get in the fucking way if we have her follow us for this. So, it's best to have her wait in 2 specific spots. That spot right there by the gate being one of them. Right, let's go over into this little area here. There's gonna be a Shibito right across this bridge, just hammering away. We're gonna beat the shit out of him with our poker. And that's how melee works. If you want to really beat the shit out of them, you gotta hold the attack button. If you tap, it's actually not good, because their stun is very short. And with these guys, the rifle guys, they really do not get stunned by a simple little slap. You have to hit them hard. It sucks. Anyway, this guy here we need to wait for, because as soon as he starts fucking off, we need to run across and go to the right into a little area, a little grave area, sort of. And we'll find some leaves or whatever, some kind of bush, and we need to push it aside, which we can. And then we need to go inside this little area, this little pathway, to find a important little spot that we need to take care of. Also, remember the lanterns. Do not forget about the lanterns. So yeah, clear the brushwood. There we go, it's been cleared away. Now go inside, climb up here, and then follow the path, and you will find a marker. Why would you want to find this moss-covered marker? To push it, of course. And congratulations, you have succeeded in doing 1 out of 4 markers for the secondary mission, which requires 5 things. One is something completely different, an item, but the other 4 are the markers. We need to find all 4 markers, and they're all in different missions. By the way, I have to wait for this guy now, so jump cut. Okay, so we're back over here. We're going to Miyako now, and we're going to just, you know, it's locked. We can't really get inside, but the lock is rusty and damaged, so, or decayed or whatever. So let's just keep hitting it. Strong poker. And now we have a checkpoint. This game does not give you checkpoints much. It will usually make you do the entire level again if you die. But it does act nice at times, and does actually give you checkpoints for certain spots in certain missions. Remember the lanterns, they're important. So yeah, that's our checkpoint, but do not be in love with checkpoints in this game. You want to make sure you actually, and I mean actually, fucking complete every mission without dying once. Here's the reason why. Because if you get a checkpoint and you die, it does not save what you have done and what you have found outside of what's important to the mission. So that stone marker we pushed over, yeah, that's gonna reset if I die. And I have to go back and push it again. So, you don't want to die, because all your shit from your archive items to secondary mission requirements, they get locked off again when you die. You need to finish them. You need to finish the mission in order to get them unlocked completely. So, don't fuck up. Which is easier said than done for some missions. Yeah, this game is really mean for completionists. like, really fucking mean when it comes to this shit. Now, I'm gonna let her wait here, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and sightjack, you know, a few Shibito, which I've already done while I was waiting. We need to run across and hit this Shibito that has a sniper rifle when he starts going back to this spot right here from the truck. Jump cut for that, please. Okay, so he's going up to this truck right here. And the reason we want him to actually go back is so we have enough time to hit him. The problem is I fucked up. Yes, I fucked it up. And essentially I alerted Shibito that was next to him, which alerted him and screwed everything up to the point where he was basically going to kill me. And there was no way out of it for me. And I died. So, yeah. So, here's the thing. I forgot about the marker. So, I'll get that in the second mission. But for now, we'll jump coming back to here. Okay, so I'm running across now. I'm making sure to hurry the fuck up and not waste time. And not have this guy get alerted before I hit him. And... fuck! Okay, got him. Okay, keep hitting him until he's dead. Don't have the other two Shibito. They will not really bother you unless they get really close to you. If they do start to bother you, just kick their asses. By the way, there's a screwdriver here. Grab the screwdriver. There you go. Now we have Kyoto's Day 2 secondary mission fucking fulfilled. We can now go ahead and do that when we want to. But we have an abandoned car here. We have no keys, though. We can't get inside. So don't worry about it. And yeah, the marker, I have to come back here in the second mission for this fucking level in order to actually get that. It sucks, because I should have gone back and taken care of the fucking marker, but no, I didn't. I forgot this game was gonna play bullshit patty cake with me, so I fucked up there, and now I'm suffering the consequences of having to come back here later to get the marker, so I can actually get the secondary mission for one specific person to activate. This is much more annoying later on, trust me. By the way, Shibito right over here, take care of him. Or her, or whatever. Okay, now, move. Go across from the tanker. Cause, yeah, there's a cart here. There's also a truck here with a tank. Go past them, and continue on forward, and eventually, you'll make it to the exit of the mission, and you'll be done with mission 1. And yeah, that will become important later on for someone else. And there you go. Mission accomplished. Yeah, that can be a little annoying. This is the point where missions can start to get a bit obnoxious when it comes to completionist's sake, especially with the markers. And then there's Akira Shimura, who not a lot of people like playing as. You'll find out why.
There's something in the air.
Now, the character I fucking like. He's badass. By the way, reach road to Kurosaki. The character I like. But it's not the character people hate. It's his gun. You see, our friend here has a sniper rifle. And it is the best weapon in the game. The best gun in the game. Because it can kill any Shibito in one shot. No matter where you shoot him at. You can shoot him at the fucking dick, at the foot, at the finger. They will go down from one shot. The problem is that in order to aim, it's all manual aiming. If I'm trying to get a specific Shibito, but I can't, and yeah. But yeah. This is all a specific fucking gun. a specific problem. Manual aiming. When it comes to Forbidden Siren, and by the way, Akira is a hunter and he's 70, when it comes to people playing this game and dealing with Akira here and the sniper rifle, everyone has trouble aiming with the fucking gun. Everyone. And the reason is because it uses the analog stick to aim, and we all know how good fucking using the analog stick on the controller to aim is. And by the way, there's fog, so you can barely see the enemy, and you have to wait until this guy is facing away from you or else you get shot. Right, so let's talk about the manual aiming for a second. You basically have to use the sensitivity of your analog stick to aim. And it is fairly sensitive. And he doesn't actually move either. He doesn't move himself on aiming. You have to push all the way and keep pushing in that direction for about a second or two, and then he'll start moving in another direction. Otherwise, he stays there. A lot of people prefer him moving like that, instead of actually using the stick to aim correctly. And by the way, here's how powerful the gun is. One shot. One fucking shot. It's a great gun. But people really suck at using an analog stick to aim a gun. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. I have no problem actually aiming with this fucking gun. I'm not joking. Aiming with the sniper rifle is actually pretty easy. You just have to, like, gently move the analog stick, and you got your fucking control perfectly. Like, as long as you don't play it like most people do with a fucking controller and just push aggressively all the way, and you just gently move it, you'll be fine. And by the way, there's a diary here, we need it. But yeah, this is where most people struggle, because using the sniper rifle is a pain in the ass for most people, and this is where the fucking fighting here becomes a pain in the ass for people. So yeah. People die a lot in this level. And another level. But we'll get to that later, because there's another reason why people don't like that level. And I picked up the wire cutters because you need the wire cutters to actually cut a specific thing. A trolley. Why? Why do you need to move the trolley? Why is the trolley need to be cut? Well, the trolley is actually attached to something. It's actually kind of locked up. And we need the wire cutters to get rid of it. It's actually tangled up by wire. Why do we need to free up the trolley, though? What's the purpose of the trolley? You'll find out later. Right now, we're going up this way. And the reason we are is for a secondary objective. Yep. There's this, this switch here. And we're going to operate it right now. And there you go, Naoko Miyama's secondary objective is available now. And also onto this right path here, by this gate, is another marker, which obviously we're gonna push right now. And there you go. That should be 2 out of 4. It's 1 out of 4 for me, though. Because of the fucking death. And me forgetting about the marker. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the sniper is actually going to wake up pretty soon, so let's hurry up. Let's go down this way. Go past the shibito's on the ground right now. Go in the shack, continue on to the right, go inside this tunnel over here, and inside this tunnel is a sniper. He will look back and forth in this area. Right now he's looking in the direction of the trolley. That is our cue to run up there and shoot him in the back. Except it's not, because he's looking here now. This is not the cue. He will shoot me automatically if I stand here. Now, Now we go and kill him. Do not fucking waste your time. Okay. So now that he's down, we can now push the trolley. Why the fuck do we need to cut the wire and push the trolley? Well, there's a Shibito in the way and a spot we need to get to, and here's what we need to do to get rid of him. By simply pushing it, this happens. And that gets rid of him. Now we can escape the entire level and finish the mission. But first, a sniper has woken up and he's gonna shoot me in the fucking dick. So I'm gonna run into the shack and hide like a little girl. And now I'm gonna wait until he fucks off so I can shoot him in the foot. Hang on, guys. Okay, he's looking away now. There we go. Now it's my cue to back up. And... shit! There we go. Yeah, I shot a bit too soon. I wasn't aiming correctly. And there's a guy noticing me. I'm just gonna run. I am honestly just gonna keep running now. Because up ahead will be a Shibito and a key. Now the Shibito has disappeared for me. I'm pretty sure it disappears for a lot of people. But the item, the key, the game will nicely let you know it's there. We need the key. It opens the gate. This gate in particular. Let's open it. And now we can leave the level. All we have to do is go down the stairs and go left. Climb the ledge, go over it, and there you go. That is Akira's Mission 1 objective completed. Congratulations! You have made it through as Akira in his first of 2 missions. Have a cutscene with Hisako.
Tomoko! Have you seen Tomoko?
Tomoko!
Tomoko!
She's not with you?
Oh no! Well, we got the directory. And, yeah, she's... Tomoko. Oh no, what happened to Tomoko? Well, we'll find out because Tomoko's with Kay. And Kay is kind of dealing with, this.
We're safe here.
The sea.
The village is disappearing.
Leader, look. What is that noise? It sounds like some kind of animal. What is going to happen to us?
So yeah, things are not looking good for these guys. And we have the Umi Okuri. Whatever the fuck that is. We need to reach the road to Hirosaki.
What are you waiting
And yeah,
for, Leader?
Tomoko is going to be with us to kind of be in the way. The good news is, for a little girl, she can run and she will not need to be waited on. So that's good. Because you need to run past these guys. Because Kay does not have weapons. Kay will never get a weapon for a long time. Kay's a pacifist. So you have to run. You cannot fight back. And that's kind of annoying for this level. Because these Shibito with the fucking sniper rifles and such are gonna be annoying. And by the way, Tomoko will duck if you duck, so you don't want her to duck unless you really want her to start moving slowly. Get inside the car. There's no point, but you can easily find, you know, some things. You can find an engine. You can toggle a switch. Nothing happens. The engine won't start. There's no point to the car. Good. Okay, so up ahead is a patrolling Shibito, and Shibito just sort of digging in the fucking dirt. This patrolling Shibito, we need to pay attention to him, and we also need to pay attention to this Shibito right over here for another reason. Right now, this guy's important. We actually want to follow him. We don't want him to notice us. And again, because of the whole view thing, we can stand in a sort of spot and he will not see us, even though we can see ourselves from his viewpoint. Okay. So, now he's walking. So we have to move now. But don't fucking run. Walk. How do you walk? By gently moving the analog stick. You see where this is leading? You see where this is going? Okay? In order to not get fucked, you just have to move the stick halfway, or less than halfway, so that you walk, or that you aim good with the sniper rifle, instead of pushing it all the way, like most people who play a PS2 game, or PS3 game, or PS4 game, or Xbox game, or Xbox 360 game, or Xbox One game, or fucking any game with a goddamn control of analog sticks. Okay. That was actually our cue to get to these stairs. Why? Because we need to get up here. We have to go a long way around. The exit is actually very close to where we started, but because of that sniper there, we can't actually get to that easily.
What are you waiting
We
for?
want her to wait here. She'll be safe for now. And we need to wait for this guy to not look this way. Once he looks this way, we run up here, climb up the ledge, and then we turn around and wait. He will look back. Now, once he looks away again, we go to the ledge and we use pull up and come here as well. We need to pull Tomoko up immediately. There we go. Okay. Now, I want you to duck once you get up these stairs. Because ahead is a hammering Shibito, who will actually look in our direction after a good amount of time has passed. The timing on when he will look here, not easy to figure out. He'll kind of just look when he kind of feels like it. It does take a while though. But just keep your eye on him anyway. Don't fucking go for it immediately, see, or else that will happen. And then you're kind of fucked. You don't want to get noticed for this one. But you do want to go to the shrine here. Because of the shrine, you know, there's a good purpose why we need to be by the shrine. You know, there's a thing here. That thing being a fertility stone. We'll be taking that. We'll also want,
What are you doing?
Tomoko, I want you to hide behind the shrine.
What are you waiting for?
I don't want you to wait. I want you to hide. Just hide here. No reason. No reason at all. Just hide.
What's this? It's so rusted. What is this key for?
How the fuck are you supposed to know that? Anyway, smash the lock, please. And that's 2 mission objectives completed. There we go. Now we can get some mission 2 objectives, more of them, from this mission. And now we can fucking complete this one. We can complete this mission now because there's not too much left. But yeah. How in the fuck are you supposed to know, blindly, that there is a key that only Tomoko can see, and can only get if she hides in that specific spot where a cutscene triggers where you get said key? This game is going to pull that a bit. It's going to pull that a few times, where we need to hide a character, our escort character, in a specific spot, and then eventually a cutscene will play and we'll get an item. And that is the second objective available to us right there. How the fuck are you supposed to know that without making the character hide everywhere? You would not fucking... I want you to know, I want you to know that when I initially played this game, I used the walkthrough. And honestly, you should too. If you don't use a walkthrough and you play this blindly, you're not gonna figure this shit out. You'll never fucking know what's going wrong if you're not getting shit because of this stuff. Anyway, let's just go ahead and, you know, pick her up.
Tomoko!
And now we run! Fuck Tomoko, we're out of here. Mission accomplished. Let's enjoy a cutscene with Temin.
Professor, my head. I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, I'm so thirsty.
Haven't you heard of Yomotsu Hegui? You mustn't drink the water.
Wait, do you mean this is the underworld?
Just wait here. Don't follow me this time. You'll put both of us in danger. Don't move an inch until I come back, okay?
Right, so Yoriko Anno's class notes are now with us, and she's being a bit of a bitch. And now we continue to the next loop. What is the loop about? Well, the loop is actually a spot where we're going straight back up, except now we're going to be doing stuff we haven't done yet. So if you haven't done a mission or a new mission, you're going back for that right now.
It's me. I've come on behalf of the Kajiros.
Thank you.
It's been 27 years. I wish you the best of luck. I must be going now. I'm so scared. I just don't know.
Don't worry. This time it will all work out. I've been observing everything for a long time.
Okay then. So let's be Shiro. Why not?
Not possible.
So yeah, some panics going on. It's not good. But we need to escape from Genokobe Valley. And we are now playing as Shiro, the brother of Kei. We need to find something as a weapon. Right in front of us, though, is a flashlight. And around us are a fuck ton of Shibito. So, there's a patrolling Shibito around here. There's a Shibito with a gun by a bridge. There's a Shibito that has another gun, a sniper rifle by another bridge. There he is. There's a lot of enemies. There's a Shibito patrolling by some stairs. Oh god, there's a lot of enemies. And this flashlight is not going to be very helpful for us right now, so let's turn it off. Okay, so across from here, we're going to be encountering a few things that we need. There's a lot of archive items and another mark we need to push, so prepare for that. But go up this way, and you will find this. The camera is suggesting that we look at this, which is a phone card. Let's pick it up. We now have a used phone card, which is also put into our archive. Now, outside of it being an archive item, by the way, he's a doctor, he's 27. Outside of an archive item, why do we need this phone card to go have a picture of a pinup girl? Why the fuck do we need this? Good question. The answer is distractions. Here's the thing with this little mission here. In order to actually complete this mission, we need to do a few things. First of all, we need a weapon. That's pretty self-explanatory. Then we need a distraction. Then we need to get some shit and activate a thing, and then we can leave. And around that is an area of a little bit of an area that is just completely left alone, except it has shit in there that we actually need to get for 100% and for secondary missions. And that sniper by the bridge is in the way of almost all of that. So that phone card is going to be useful for us for that specific reason. In order to get the shit for the archive stuff and for the secondary objective, we need the phone card to distract the sniper away from the spot. But we need to beat the shit out of him afterwards. And how do we beat the shit out of him? Why? With a wrench. We also have a flare here, which I'll be grabbing right now. The flare is for the distraction. See? For our suspension bridge. But the wrench is our weapon. And we're going to need it because it's going to be a weapon for the majority. Well, it's going to be the weapon for Shiro here, but we'll get something better a bit later on. Don't worry. Though the game will really default to going back to this fucking wrench every fucking time I play as Shiro. So, that's annoying, but you just gotta deal with it. Okay, so, let's use the phone card in the phone. Because that's what payphones are for. Phone cards. And now we have to run. So, now that we have done that, what happens next? Well, now the sniper is going to come this way, so we need to hide for a bit. And look at him. So there's the sniper. He is looking to see what the noise is. And essentially, he is going to walk straight into the phone booth, and he will just stare right at the card. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just sneak up on him. We're going to turn our flashlight on. And we're going to beat the shit out of him with our wrench. Once he's down, he'll be down for a good bit. We'll come back up, but we'll have enough time to do our thing, get the fuck out of there, and he won't be in the way for us. But for now, beat the shit out of him. There we go. Okay, now, Let's move across the bridge, because across... Oh, by the way, we need the map. I should actually show the map a lot, shouldn't I? This is the map of Shinokubi Valley. There's a lot to it. There's Miyata's car, there's a payphone, there's a generator, there's a bridge, there's Hirosaki, and there's Arado. We need to get to the exit, and there's a start point. So, we're going to go across this bridge, from where the payphone is, because across from here is going to be a marker, and we need to push the marker. Well, the second objective, because it's our third marker, we need to push the fucking thing. And there's also a Shibito just walking around these stairs too, so we need to be careful of that. But yeah, go across here, under the bridge, across from here, right by some rocks and shit, is a marker. Go ahead and push it. It's an aged stone marker. And there you go. So now we have pushed the marker. I can't die. I can't die anyway. I need the fucking archive item and such for the card. So let's continue on. The problem is that the Shibito is not too far away from where I am right now. In fact, there he is. He hasn't noticed me. That's interesting. He didn't notice me at all. I thought for sure he would hear me. Whatever. He's down now, so let's just run across. We could have just left him alone, actually. I mean, he's minding his own business, you know. Wasn't trying to fuck with me. That guy's gonna attack me, though. And one more hit. There we go. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Because we need to go and do our distraction now. Because that guy with the rifle, not the rifle, the pistol on the bridge. Yeah, we need to get rid of him. And how do we get rid of that guy? Easy. Across from here is a bin. We need to use our flare on the bin. And by the way, there's a Shibito with a shovel. Take care of the Shibito with a shovel. She'll be an obnoxious bitch otherwise. Okay. Now. Across around here, not there. Nice little animation there, huh? Across from here, by the tracks, will be a bin. There it is. Okay. So, pay attention to him, because we gotta hide real quickly. Light the flare into there. And some scrap metal. Because, why not? And now we run. We run, we hide, we don't get caught. Because that motherfucker's coming this way now. He's going to investigate the flare. And we need to be careful and not get seen. So, here he comes. Once he's fully out of the way, we can walk past him, and we are almost home free. There are two ways to finishing this level at this point. One way will involve a bit of, you know, luck and ninja skill, you know, being fast and shit. And the other is the intended way. I'm giving you the intended way, but I will tell you about the ninja way. Because I have done it, and it is possible. It's gonna take you a few attempts, though, because pulling it off is a pain in the ass, man. It really is. But it's faster, so if you speedrun this game, you gotta do it. And you gotta get lucky. Okay, we're good to go. So, past this bridge here, we will find ourselves to a checkpoint. There we are at the checkpoint now. Now, to my left will be an archive item. And inside of here, as you can see indicated, is a generator. That generator is important for this mission. Because we actually can't complete it the intended way without it. Because there's a sniper here. and he will look in our direction no matter what. So if I were to go left, he'll look left. If I were to go right, he'll look up the stairs. So he's a smart fucker. He will always look in that direction. He will not stop. So he will always know where you are. It's annoying, yes. But it's how the game stops you from just, you know, getting to the exit that easily. Because it ain't that easy. They're never going to make it that easy. But pick up the jerry can, though, because the generator is out of fuel. We can't actually turn on the lights. Which would pretty much distract the guy with the fucking rifle. What we need to do is get the gas in the car. So we need to run all the way back to the car, get the gas, then run all the way back to the generator, put the gas in, and then run around him to get to the exit. And by the way, inside of here is some papers, which is a proposal for a TV program. Right. So, yeah. You need to run all the way back to the fucking car to get some fuel, all while these guys are walking around again. And then you need to run all the way back to the fucking generator so that you can actually get to the exit. And obviously, I don't like the fucking gun guy here. I really don't like the fact that he is going to be standing right there being a bit of an obnoxious douchebag. So, I'm just going to go ahead and beat the shit out of him. Yes, this guy as well, the Shibito with the fucking shovel. But luckily, you know, won't be too much in the way, luckily. And right in front of me, when I get down these stairs, will be another Shibito that I have to take care of. Once these three are taken care of, however, we're actually home free. We can just run across the car, get the gas, then run back to the bridge, and these three will still be down. So, nothing's gonna get in our way now. We're pretty much good to go. So let's get the gas and get the fuck out. Let's see. Yeah, there's some gas leaking out of there, I'm noticing. Yeah, it's in the gas tank. So let's go ahead and grab it. There you go. Now, you might be wondering, why don't I just run to the right where the car is? Why don't I just go outside there? Well, the game has thought of that. And what it does is it gives you a Shibito, a crawler Shibito, I'll explain what those are later, that is invincible and will kill you in one hit. Yeah, the fucking enemy there will kill you in one hit. And will chase you forever. So, don't fucking go out of bounds. Because the game does not like it when you do that. It will fuck you if you even try. Anyway, now we can turn on the generator, and now we can move on. So let's look at him, make sure we know where he is, and let's turn on the generator right now. I said, let's turn on the generator right now. And the plan is almost completed. We have to go down here and, you know, just get out of the house for a bit. Because here he comes. And now we have to go this way, which is around him, and get into the generator. Now we're home free. Thank fucking God. The mission is now accomplished. And that also ends this part. So, let's save, and next time on Forbidden Siren, we're gonna go ahead and play as a new character. Risa Onda at Tabin. Why? You'll find out why soon enough. Thanks for watching, see you next time.